Hellblade has a release date. No Xbox VR at E3. Gears of War 4 has a big update. And Battleborn is free. We'll get into it in the breakdown. What's going on, people? It's your boy DaRealMastalin, and I'm back. Not just with your daily dose, but I'm back in general. We're gonna get this news popping for y'all today. Before we get started, you know how this works. Take your blade of darkness, hit that like button one time, subscribe here for more, hit that notification bell so you get notified every single time I drop a video. Now let's break it down. Finally, man. First up to bat is Hellblade Senuas Sacrifice from Ninja Theory has a release date. It is set to release August 8th on PS4 and PC. According to the development manager, Dominic Matthews, he said, Hellblade is half the size of a AAA game, and as such, it will be available at half the price. I don't really know what that means. That doesn't exactly instill confidence within me over this game. It looks cool. I dug Heavenly Sword, so I hope it's gonna be alright. You never know though, but it's gonna be $30. I'll cop it, see what it's talking about, give y'all a review of it just so y'all know before y'all buy it. Again, it looked cool, but the half a game thing is throwing me off. Could be just me, but whatever. In our next story, no Xbox VR at E3. They have confirmed today that Xbox VR will not be at E3, and they pretty much confirmed that Xbox VR won't be shown off for quite a while. Even with Scorpio coming, they said they're going to focus right now on mixed reality and on PC for the foreseeable future, and that console VR needs to be wireless. So as wireless VR becomes a thing, I think that's when they'll start focusing on consoles more or less, even Scorpio being as strong as it is. But I think we'll see those headsets sooner rather than later, especially with all the VR/AR headsets coming out in the next 6 months or so. Even Vive already announced that they have a wireless version of a headset. So I think we're going towards that wireless mindset. And I agree holistically that it needs to be wireless. It needs to be as accessible and as easy to set up as anything else for it to catch on to people in the casual mainstream audience. So I think their head is in the right place. I also am excited to not see VR on stage at E3 because VR doesn't translate well. Like, in order to get why you should have a VR headset, you have to put on a VR headset. Watching it on a two-dimensional plane just makes it look like meh. So I think they're headed in the right direction. They know what they want and how they want to roll it out. So I'm A-okay with them not showing it up, or it not showing up at Xbox's E3 press conference. In our next story, Gears of War 4 has a massive Rise of the Horde update and is rolling out right now. It gives you 15 total new skills for each class, 3 for each class. So it's not 15 across the board, but it's 3 for each class. Cloaking for scouts, grenade regeneration for soldiers. Like, is also Horde mode now gives like a random skill for defeating each boss wave. So at 30, 40, 50, you get a random skill. So it looks like a dope update. If you're into Gears, hit me up on Mixer.com. Me and my boys, we stream Gears, beasting people all the time. So like I said, if you want, just hit me up on Mixer. Get in there, get curb stomped, get that Lancer work. Like, that's how we get down. And then our final story of the day, Battleborn is now free, as everybody like to call it Struggleborn, because it came out at the wrong time. Like, it literally had a window where it could have thrived, but they delayed the game. It came out pretty much a couple weeks before Overwatch, and it just lost that fight. Like, it just didn't have it. Like, I personally have more time in Battleborn than I do in Overwatch, because Overwatch to me is simplistic, and it's gonna be weird, this comparison, but Overwatch to me is like COD, and Battleborn to me is like Battlefield. Like, Battleborn has a little more mechanics than Overwatch does, and the time to kill is longer, which is my thing. Like, time to kill in like these Twitcher shooter games is big to me, because these, unless it's a sniper headshot, if I get hit 2 times in a game where I'm using superpowers and I'm dead, it just pisses me off. But like I said, it's free to play for all the multiplayer. The single player, you still have to buy it, or you have to buy access to it or whatever. But you get all the multiplayer, no limits, no level caps. You can play all the multiplayer absolutely free. And the way they're going to do it is they're going to do a rotating group of 6 heroes and gameplay modes and maps, so that each person you unlock and all the stuff you earn throughout the game, you get to keep. And it's really what they needed, because at this point in time, Battleborn is just, it's on its last leg, sadly. Like I said, I personally like the game. Me and my boys still play it every so often, but it just ended up in a completely wrong time against a juggernaut. Overwatch just turned out to be a juggernaut that steamrolled over Battleborn, because to everyone's eyes, they seem like similar games, although they play very, very differently. Everyone just assumed that Battleborn was Overwatch, and for that reason alone, people just migrated to Overwatch. But if you want, you can download it from any of the stores right now. The free trial, they call it, but it's basically you can just play the multiplayer for free. It's called a trial, but you can play the multiplayer for free. The single player missions are cool too, especially if you have some friends to play with. They have good dialogue and stuff, because like Gearbox is good for their witty banter in their game. So I don't know, but that's all the news I got for today. Actually got to give some news today. Y'all know how good this feels, bro. But let me know what y'all think. If y'all gonna cop Hellblade on August 8th, like I said, it's only $30. I really hope that half a game thing doesn't mean that it's a half-ass game, but we'll see. Also, let me know what y'all think about Xbox VR not being on stage, or not even being talked about for a while. Like, where do you think they are with that? And are you interested in VR as a whole? Do you think VR needs to be wireless for it to succeed too? If you're playing Gears of War, if you're going to get on this new update, play some horror mode, like I said, come mixer.com/DaRealMastalin. Hop on there with your boy. We'll run some horror mode all day. And if y'all gonna try Struggleborn, like, try it. If you haven't tried it, like, it can't hurt to try it. It's free. At least the multiplayer is. Now, you're bound to run into a bunch of sweaty people because the multiplayer is free, and that undoubtedly means noobs like in every other game. So the people who have been playing this game the whole time, they are going to be there, and they are going to sweat because it is moisture all in the air in that game. Pause. Follow your boy on Twitter @DaRealMastalin and mixer.com/DaRealMastalin, where you catch me streaming every single day. As always, this has been your boy Mastalin, back at giving y'all the real. I love y'all like some play cousins. What? It feels so good to be back. Love y'all, man. I'm out.